Bend is a special place, but Bend is not just about beer and mountains and outdoor recreation, and I think that's something that Leadership Bend does really well, is helping us to understand the dynamic fabric of our community.
Leadership Bend has been around for 30 years. I see it as a community succession planning program where we're really identifying the future leaders of our community and our city and providing them the tools and the education they need to be those well-rounded, well-informed decision makers that we so desperately need.
I think Bend's a unique community. It's easy to get under the impression that you can't go learn about something in your community. You can't understand how water rights work or how the sheriff's department works.
To live here means you need to understand the library board and the park service and the county services and the state services. And so if you want to be like a thriving community and a thriving community member, having a complex, broad-based program like this is important.
That was really my goal for joining Leadership Bend, was understanding how this place functioned. It was key to me becoming a functional board member. All of the natural resources information that we got out of that was just absolutely critical.
It was really neat to kind of learn about the various specific parts and pieces that make Bend a lively, living, exciting, fun, and operating community.
This is a great way to just kind of get your arms around the community, right? And learn about what's going on in Bend and make some new connections.
Each day was like a sector or a topic, right? And correlated with so many different things, whether it was like a day of the city or jurisdiction from like the DA's office or the county. And the biggest thing was exposure.
One day we're taking a walk and looking at things that have value culturally to Bend in kind of a historic sense. And then the next moment, we're actually talking to the folks who plow our roads. And the thing is, you start to ask those questions about, like, you know, obviously what was history, what is with the city, and then fortunately, you get to answer the question, what will be?
We have boards, committees, commissions that really influence how the city is run. And Leadership Bend provides a great pipeline to help us recruit for members, helps us to provide some context so that when folks are on those committees, they understand the issues at a foundational level.
For someone currently in the program, jump in with both feet. I mean, there's so much to learn, and it's such an amazing representation from all the different industries that we have in Central Oregon. And you really will build a network of colleagues that can be potentially not only lifetime colleagues, but in some cases, lifetime connections and friends.
It is so foundational to understand how we got here. And I think that that's so important to the rest of the class, the rest of the sessions, to have that foundation of really understanding, you know, how we're here and how we can look back at history, and hopefully history will help us provide a plan for the future and whatever that looks like.
I think if it was just a typical leadership development program, I don't know that it would have lasted 30 years. And I don't know that you would have the prestige associated with it that there is. And I don't know that you'd have the impact that you've seen.
If there's people that are thinking about doing it, you get access to people in the community that you will get answers to important questions from. And if you're at all curious, you have to take advantage of it.
I don't know of another venue that really provides a 9 months of classes that you get to learn about property taxes, our tax structure, the healthcare system, our school systems. It gives you the tools in your box and the confidence to get more involved.
I guess what caught me off guard was understanding how accessible a lot of people were. I was able to have these one-on-one meetings with pretty much anyone I wanted to.
To me, success looks like folks who continue to stay engaged. And the Leadership Bend Alumni Association is one way that our graduates can do that.
We're hoping to continue that Leadership Bend experience because we're just not willing to let it go. It was such an impactful part of our lives.
All of these opportunities and doors can be opened and put in front of you. You're the only one that can walk through it. You're the only one that's going to put in the effort. And I think the Alumni Association provide any number of opportunities to connect with people in your class, new classes, past classes. It's up to you to go.
The fact that Leadership Bend has been in existence for 30 years is a testament to the intentionality of Bend and the fact that people want to be connected to this community and then continue to evolve it for this community as it grows and changes.